It is 14 minutes to 9 o'clock now here on Morning News Today, and the highly anticipated Mr. Gay World will take place in Cape Town this weekend. Although this competition may seem like it's all about the glitz and glamour, it's also a platform to discuss important issues like homophobia. I'm joined this morning by Mr. Gay World founder Eric Butter. He's in Cape Town, I believe, for us this morning. Eric, a very good morning to you, and thanks for your time. And you are at the forefront of this pageant. I'm going to call it pageant, although it seems to be much more than that. Why the need for a Mr. Gay World?
See, I would call it more like a leadership program. So we are enablers of education. So we like to provide a safe platform for gay men from all over the world to come together and share the stories. So we are enablers of education. So we educate them, they educate us, and they educate each other. And they all share the stories of all the issues they're facing all around the world. And most of them seem to be the same struggles and issues they deal with. So, yeah, I think it's quite relevant, that's why.
All right, so other than just being a pretty face, they must be able to deliver the message. I mean, how easy has that been? You've been running this pageant, is it for 11 years, I believe. How easy or how difficult has that been to do around the world?
Yeah, we face some challenges, so I would say it's quite difficult. But I enjoy it, my team enjoys it, and there's a purpose behind this, so that's why we keep on going, and we get the positive out of all this, yes.
So this is the fourth time, Eric, that you're going to be hosting this pageant in Africa, and I mean, you're well aware that in certain parts of Africa this is,
that's right.
You know, the homophobia is so intense. I mean, we even see punishment in certain countries for somebody, for a man who is gay. It is absolutely, you know, just not of the century, the treatment that is meted out in parts of Africa. So specifically for Africa, is there a message then when it comes to hosting the pageant on the continent?
Well, first, yes, the message would be like we feel very welcome here in South Africa. You guys are very advanced in a lot of issues in the human rights and all that. So yeah, it teaches the world South Africa is leading in the African country, so that same way it can be applied to other parts of the world, like in Asia or Latin America, where they're still quite behind when it comes to gay rights. Yeah.
Okay, so this happens at the weekend. It happens on Saturday, and it's happening in Cape Town. So can you give us a little more detail? I mean, you know, who are you expecting? Who are the contenders? Who are the front runners? How difficult has the judging process actually been? Because I'm sure judging just doesn't happen on Saturday. It's been happening along the way.
Yes, there's actually 8 categories where each delegate gets scored on, which is the written test, where we test the knowledge of the delegates on the LGBTQI plus knowledge, and when it comes to history and health and pop culture as well. And we have our panel interviews, we have a social media campaign, and online vote. So you can vote at mrgayworld.com/vote. You can cast your vote to pick your favorite delegate. We have the panel interviews. We have, and we also try to make have a little bit of glitz and glamour. So we have the formal wear, national costume, and the swimwear too. It's going to take place at the Cape Town City Hall this Saturday night, 4th of May. It's starting at 6 p.m. And tickets go for 160 rand. And we have an American band called Five West coming to perform. And there are quite a few different segments. The show is about 2 hours long. And yeah, it's going to be a magnificent event, because this is the 4th time in South Africa. And I know, with work ethics and professionalism of South Africa, I know we're going to deliver an amazing show.
Oh, well, your participants have been quite busy for the past week or so. They've been taking part in lots of activities in and around Cape Town. Eric, just give us an idea of what they've been doing.
Yes, I would say the highlight of this week, well, like every day, they get scored in different categories. We've been busy since we arrived. But on Tuesday, we had this amazing experience of going to the Khayelitsha, where we decided to go to Khayelitsha because it's the hub for entrepreneurship and creativity. And the guys also were, they created street art and they created organic gardens. And we were treated for lunch by the lovely chef, Abigail, which was a contestant on MasterChef South Africa. So she treated us with a delicious lunch. And after that, we visited the theater, where we got to get to know the culture of Khayelitsha. Khayelitsha, sorry.
Khayelitsha, yes.
Yeah, we've done Khayelitsha, yes, that's right.
So tell us about
we've done some sightseeing and.
Tell us about our South African participant, yes. Eric. I mean, what chance do we stand of taking the crown this year? I know you can't give away too much, but I just want to know what your thoughts are.
You did ask me. Yeah, I know. You did ask me if I had. Yeah, but no, I can't say. But South Africa, yes, is a very strong candidate. He's very well spoken, and he's very pleasant. He's very passionate. He's very intense, and he's been an amazing host to all the rest of the delegates. They all love him, and they all feel very happy to get to know him, and yes.
Okay, well, we'll be crossing our fingers then.
But I can't
Saturday.
give away too much of it.
Yeah, I know you can't. Well, we will we will cross our fingers and hope for the best for our South African participant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous time on Saturday. That's Mr. Gay World
Thank
founder
you for having me.
Eric Butter. He's in Cape Town for us. The pageant happens there on Saturday.